2017 deer season here in Illinois started off with big plans and high hopes. My good buddy of mine, Matt Lape, and I teamed up and joined Team Radical, and we also invested in some new equipment to enable us to put in some high quality food plots with some real world seed, and we could not wait to get it in the ground.
Alright guys, we are planting our fall food plots today. We just planted an 1.5 acres of harvest salad down in the bottom food plot. Now we're headed up to kind of a staging plot we got on the edge of a cornfield, and it is in a sweet spot. We can't wait to get up there. We're going to plant some harvest salad in it as well and see what happens. We got a few nice bucks up there on camera already, so hopefully this will make it even better up there. Stick with us.
Once we got all our real world seed in the ground, we could start to concentrate our efforts on getting all our cameras out. It wasn't long after that we started to notice we had a lot of good potential bucks on the farm, starting to see some real good 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, and eventually in late August we got the first glimpse of the buck that would become known as Willy Wonka. Big mainframe tin, chocolate rack, and his name stuck right off the bat. Soon after getting the first picture of Willy Wonka, we decided we need to move some cameras around, add some cameras, and see if we couldn't get some more pictures of this buck and narrow down just where he was living, where his home corridor was. And it did not take long after that we started getting tons of daylight pictures of this buck, and it became very evident that he was a daylight walker. As soon as we had that information, we hung a few sets, sat one night with no luck, moved location. The second night, October 27th, Matt was up and he showed his face. He stepped out into a cut cornfield, pushed a couple does around, fed a little bit, but he would not come across the field to our side to give us a shot. Little did we know, the next night we would get to lay eyes on him one more time.
Alright guys, we're in the same tree we saw Willy Wonka last night. He come out about 150 yards across this field. Luke's got the prime in hand tonight. Gonna see if he can't get it done. Got a great 10-12 mile an hour wind, 37 degrees. October 28th, it's just getting going. Gonna sit in here and see if he can't get it done. Stay with us.
We just had Wonka come out a second night in a row. We just can't get him to come to this side of the field. He came out, same spot as last night, went across the field 50 yards, made a scrape, went back into the timber. Hopefully we get a little closer to him tomorrow. After seeing our #1 hit lister 2 nights in a row, me and Matt had to go back to work. But 3 days later was Halloween night, and I snuck out of work a little early, rushed to the stand just to see if I could get another look at this buck. It was the same conditions as the 2 nights that we saw him, and lo and behold, he came out again, but this time on my side of the field.
Alright guys, I just want to show you one thing I do every time I get in the stand, especially when it comes to these later season hunts and I'm wearing more and more clothes, is I always draw my bow back and make sure I can get anchored the way that I normally would. That way when the time comes, I can make the shot.
Well, here it is, Halloween night. Me and Matt saw Willy Wonka 3 nights ago, 2 nights in a row actually, and they got the same conditions we had those 2 nights. I snuck out of work a little early. Matt couldn't get away tonight, so I'm gonna have to self-film this. I'm not gonna have time for a tree interview once I get there, so I'm gonna have to hurry up, get suited up, head down to the stand, and see if we can't get Willy Wonka to come in a little closer this time. Halloween night. Wonka just stepped out of the timber at 40 yards, followed some does under the stand, came to 10 yards. I put a bad shot on him. I spined him. He went down. I actually had to get out of the stand, put a second arrow in him. But Wonka is down. It's my first buck with the prime, and Wonka is down 10 yards. We got him back out here in the daylight. Shot him last night, Halloween night. Pretty slow afternoon, but he came out pushing 3 does. Finally came into bow range for us. Matt couldn't make it out, so I was doing a self-film, and he presented us a good shot, and we took him last night. So he was pretty much our #1 buck on our hit list, and we made it happen. He's at least a 5.5-year-old mainframe 10. Real chocolate rack was his real characteristic, the way it stands out. We don't get a lot of that on this farm, so we really were after this deer. It's first self-film and a lot going on, but everything happened to work out and we got him.
Good job, dude. Congratulations.
Well, obviously our 2017 deer season started off with a bang. Not only did we kill our #1 hit lister, we got it done before November. We hope you guys have enjoyed the story of Willy Wonka as much as we have. Make sure you stay tuned to Team Radical, because the season is just getting started.
Serious land managers do everything they can to grow and harvest the biggest bucks possible. Maximizing herd health is part of any good management plan. Real World's exclusive Expect Healthy Deer technology is a true game changer. Developed by professional animal nutritionists working with captive deer breeders, Expect Healthy Deer technology can help your herd by enhancing the immune system, repelling insects, improving survival from disease outbreaks. This is going to lead to increased fawn production and antler growth on your property. To learn more, you can visit realworldwildlifeproducts.com.